Hey dude, I am back for another one. I'm really excited. It's same day as yesterday's that I'm recording this, just because I had the day off. Um, so, in the last episode, we went over and messed with some of these here and upgraded them. I went ahead and put on I think it was copper handle, and then yeah, copper handle, which is where the dents comes from. The binding, so the cross looking X looking thing was made out of ardite, and I did that for all three of these. So that gives me quite a lot of um, whatever you call it, durability. Yeah, durability for these tools. I'll come in here and just take a look real quick. 1423. This is without any kind of modifiers. I have 6 modifiers that I can put on here. You get more when you use them. As you use them, they gain experience. So right now my experience is adept. I've leveled up to adept, and I'm at 1135 out of 4000 experience before I get to master, I think it is, and maybe I get another one from there. Another modifier. Anyway, so this has 5 modifiers on it, and I am accustomed. This one has same 5 modifiers. The weapon is going to be a little bit less because I just haven't used it as much. So, and then I had a thought about the pig iron short bow that we have here, and every time I have it equipped, I seem to be hungry, and I eat some of it as I'm using it, which takes away its durability, which is cool, and I'm totally going to keep it until I can do something better. That just means we have to slay lots of zombies, or let them spawn somewhere. I do want to get a mob spawner set up so that I can get access to mob drops as often as I need them. And anyway, so one of the upgrades that I put on this one, if I put this up here, it's got 2 more modifiers left on it. So this is as basic as it can get. Clumsy, I think, is the first level. And it comes base with 3 modifiers, and as it levels up, it gets more modifiers. Same thing with this one, it's clumsy. I just haven't used it very much. And shooting it off into the distance doesn't really give it very good experience. You have to kill stuff with it. So using it is going to be good for me. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get into some of these modifiers, and I'm just going to throw a couple on here just to show you what they do. So I'm going to grab some diamonds here. I wish I had emeralds, but I don't have them yet. I want to get some quartz and redstone. I don't think I have any redstone. I have not gone mining very deep very often. I have been lucky to get these. Okay, so... And then there's modifiers for these. So let's take a look at those just real quick. We're not going to spend the entire episode on it. Not this time. Because there's some other things to do. Okay, so let me go back here and just start over with not the materials, I want the modifiers. The modifiers are pretty cool. I can put redstone on my armor. It just makes me move faster. And I can kind of max out my speed and be very quick. Resistance is probably what I'm going to go for. Requires only 1 modifier, and I can put it on, it says not compatible with other resists. Not exactly sure how that works. I need to look into that. Then there's fire damage, explosive damage, projectile damage, resistances. And then there's extra durability, which I'm going to be getting from diamonds. I'm not entirely sure that I want to do that. Because armor, once you get it, I don't know. We'll see how much wear it gets. If it gets a lot of wear, then I'll put a diamond on there. Emerald is some more durability. A necrotic bone would be pretty cool. Steals life from me to repair it. It won't kill you, which is kind of cool. So if I had some way of regenerating health on a regular basis, say through a charm or something that I can make with Botania, or if I get into potions, then that would be a really easy way for me to repair my armor. Although that could be very deadly. You know, if I get down to 1 health or whatever, and I'm in a battle, and I'm taking damage, that's taking damage not only to my armor, but it's also taking life from me while I'm. So yeah, that's very dangerous, but it could be cool. Over here we've got this one. The reinforcement is just it has a chance when I take damage to not take any durability loss. And then there's the experience repair. So as I kill things, I collect experience. It drains experience from me to repair. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I might do that one. This hat looks like Boba Fett. So yeah, that could be cool. And then there's, if I put a cobweb on me, it makes me make mobs slow when they attack me, which is kind of cool. And then the shulker weight makes me jump a little bit more. Soulbound does not require a modifier, actually, and it makes it so that my armor stays on me after death. I can remove my armor, make it invisible. I can make oxygen. I can make me be able to breathe underwater, basically. This just traps oxygen in my mask, and I can breathe underwater for a while. This is one I'm definitely going to do, Gauntlet of Power. It just makes me do more damage, which I am totally interested in. Cannot be applied with telekinetic or dexterous, which are these two here. This increases my attack speed. This increases the reach of my attacks, which is kind of neat. But I like the gloves. They go onto your, I don't know if I know the recipe for that. We might be able to make that today, I'm not sure. Make a couple pistons on my boots can make me auto step up. I do not like that feature, I never have. The Frosty automatically freezes the ground or the water as I walk over it. I do not like that at all. Personally, glowing puts light sources down. I don't like this one either. I tried it and, well, I tried it with other versions. I haven't tried this specific one. And it seems to leave something on the ground that could get in your way if you're trying to build stuff. And that's why I didn't like it. If it was a non-instanced light source, like it just existed and didn't actually take up a block space, then I'd probably take interest in it more, but I haven't tried that yet. This one increases toughness. Yeah. Oh, this is just a polished stone. Yeah. Anyway. So that's all of it. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably get this one. And I'll probably either do reinforced, mending moss, or resistant. I'll probably do resistant. Just makes me take less damage. And then I'll use the mending moss to repair. And then I'll probably put on some levels of speedy. So, but anyway, for the weapons and the tools that I have, one of the things that I always do for each of these is to apply a diamond to it. So right now I'm at 1423 total once it's fully repaired. Stick a diamond on there. It consumes one of my modifiers and it will give me almost 2,000, which is really cool. So I will definitely do that. It's worth it to me. It's, you know, making it so that I don't have to repair as often. Oop, not that one. And I don't use that for my sword. So for my sword, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on nether quartz. And this will consume the whole thing. But basically this is increasing. Quartz increases the damage. I might save one modifier for... No, I'm just going to put full nether quartz on there. So yeah, now those are modified a little bit, and they're going to be a little bit better for me as I venture out into the world. I think eventually, as all of this levels up, you know, I will be able to put diamonds on here to make it last longer, and emeralds to make it last even longer, stuff like that. But There's a couple things that I'd like to get into today that I'm kind of sick um, of all of this storage. You know, I come in here and this one's full. This one's almost full, and I've had to just kind of add more. So what I'd like to do is, I know the other day we had talked about getting into modular storage, and I really think that that would be a really good early game step. We're not going to get into refined storage. That's a lot more complicated. That's the auto crafting and everything, and we will get into that once we have crops that can that can manage our harvesting and replanting automatically. But for the time being, like, I want to have a little bit more organized space, and I think you do too. You have stuff everywhere, lots of chests, and you're really organized. But it's just a lot of chests, and it sucks to have to, like, okay, where did I put that? You know, so this is going to solve that with 2 blocks. It's going to be kind of expensive, so maybe this will give you kind of a goal in between episodes to go out and find this material, bring it back, and be able to make it. I'm not entirely sure I can make it in its entirety, but I'm going to try. So first things first, I need to go find some redstone. I thought I had a bunch. Obviously I don't. So I will be right back as soon as I find a bunch of redstone. Okay, let's see if I have enough stuff. So this is actually very cool. So I was down in the caves looking for looking for redstone, and I got pretty hungry down there, vein mining all the redstone and gold and whatever I found down there. I just selected my bow and boom, food all day. I don't think this suffers from the same issues that that the Spice of Life mod implements on food. I don't think this counts because I kept getting half of a haunch of food every time I needed to eat, and it would just take a durability. So what I think I want to do is I want to make one of these. Let's see if I can get a recipe for. Okay, I know where there are some vines, so let's go do this real quick because I would love to get. I think it'd be really cool if we can use our bow for like adventure stuff. You know, like if I'm around here, around the base or whatever, and I need food, I can just come over here and eat food. But I think in like in an emergency situation, eating my bow it sounds really funny, would be really, really cool. So I'm going to divert from my making modular storage for the moment and run over here to where these vines are and collect some vines. So let's make ourselves a shears real quick. Oh, also, if you see these Botania that are tall like this, make sure you've got shears with you, because if you break them with your bare hands, then you won't get anything. Like, they'll disappear. You'll destroy them. So I'm gonna collect all these. These are all Botania flowers. I am preparing for our Botania episode. Botania, the reason I keep talking about it is because Botania gives us control over. It gives us a lot of things, man. It's really cool. I can't wait to get into it and kind of show you how cool it is. So anytime you see a flower that says that it's from the Botania mod, and you know that because it's right here, the blue words on your what is that called? The one probe window up there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just collecting. There's a bunch of colors, black, white, yellow, orange, all of them. So I'm gonna go grab 9 of these vines. Oh, and I expanded my field of Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. Hey, leather, sweet. While I was off camera here, it's like a waterfall. I'll show you that too. It's much, much larger. Okay, 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 6. We'll come over here. Oh, I do have 7. Sweet. 8 and 9. Okay. So I'm going to take this back and put it with cobblestone to make mossy cobble. And then I'm going to take the mossy cobble, put 9 of those into a crafting table, and it'll make that mending moss. Well, the mending moss can't do anything until you right-click on a bookshelf, like a regular vanilla bookshelf with it. So hopefully I have enough leather. I need 3 leather, don't I? Wait, 3 leather makes 1 book. So how much bookshelf? No, yeah. 1 leather makes a book. So 3 leather is just fine. And I've got plenty of sugar cane. Alright, so I made it 5 wide from here all the way over there, and then I put a chest with each one of these. And it is, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deep. So I have 50 plots in here. That's a lot, and each of these are different. And I put a little chest in here with each of them, that way when I come here and harvest them, I can put them into the chest. That is just cool looking, I think. I think that's really awesome. But anyway, so yeah, I think getting this mending moss on this bow is going to be rather cool. Okay, let's see, 9. Okay, there's our mending moss, and then now let's make a book. A bookshelf, rather. Okay, I think that's everything we need. This gives us our 3 books. And I think it's like this, right? I haven't made a vanilla bookshelf in forever. Okay, so now we get this, and perfect. So we'll put this down. I don't know if this consumes it or not. Just in case it doesn't, let's stick... Will that look weird there? No, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, if it consumes the bookshelf... Nope, it doesn't. I was going to say we can just replace it. Okay, now that we have the mending moss, that took 10 levels of experience. I had 26 levels before. And now I'm going to put my bow in here and the mending moss. Awesome. Okay, so now I will consume it, and it will consume the energy as I kill stuff, or the experience as I kill stuff. So if I've got the experience on me now, it won't use that to repair. But once I'm collecting energy, if I have this selected, it will repair it, which is kind of neat. Okay, let's put these away, and let's get into making our modular storage. There we go. So first things first is I'm going to make one of these. So I'll need 4 iron. And I know I've got gold. I'm going to need to smelt a lot of gold, so we can just make a bunch of that. And blue dye, I don't want to use my lapis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this mystical blue flower. And each of these will give me 2 dye each. To do that though, I'm going to need a pestle and mortar. Just like this. So let's make a bowl. And I'm going to need another one of these and a stick. I've got a million sticks because of our tree farms here. Alright, here's our bowl. Stick that there. And this is the head of our pestle and a stick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the mystical blue flower, stick it in here, and this is going to give us a blue petal. Okay, if we stick the blue petals in there with the pestle and mortar, this is going to give us floral blue powder. This is part of Botania, by the way. is a Botania mechanic. That's how I know that that exists. And we are going to need that pestle and mortar for the future. So if you haven't made one already, go ahead and make one. and and trust me on that, it's gonna be worth it. Okay. For when we do get into our Botania episode. All right, so let's go smelt up some gold. That way we can get some gold ingots. We could go fight some zombie pigmen, but that seems ridiculous. We'll just smelt up actually, we'll just do all of that. Yeah. Might as well smelt it all up. You're gonna really like this, dude. Alright, let's put the bowls back. The next thing we're gonna need is 4 redstone. We're gonna need a lot more than this. Yep. A chest and 3 quartz. Did we use all of our quartz on our weapon? We sure did. But, hey, we've got a quartz chicken. Yes, we do. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. That is the coolest. Oh, and we've got some better eggs. Oh man, we've got to get an egg hatchery going. Cool. How are we doing in here, buddy? Okay. Good. If you have enough gold to smelt 3 blocks worth, do it. Because you're going to need 3 blocks of gold. If not, go find some gold. You know, take a couple days or whatever, however long you need to find some gold, but you're going to need at least 3. Okay, well let's just take this and make some ingots and some nuggets. Okay. So, we're going to make a machine frame, and then we're going to make this modular storage. Okay. This is going to be, all of our stuff is going to fit into this one block. Right here. All of it. Everything that we own is going to go in here. To do that, we're going to make this sucker here. This tier 3 modular, a storage module. So to do that, we need to upgrade, start at level 1 here, and move our way up. So, make a bunch of chests. Get some iron, all that stuff. So I'm going to grab this, grab some iron, what else? Quartz and redstone. So we'll just grab all the quartz that the chicken has, except, you know what I should do? What I should do is take out, I don't need the chicken poop, right? So I should just do that, and I don't need the feathers anymore, and I don't need that, and I don't need that. So we'll just let him continue to hatch. I think, yeah, that set him off again. I think these guys continually run. But I'm going to take all but 1 from each of these areas. This way he will only ever give us quartz. That'll be awesome. Yeah. Because I don't know that I necessarily want... you know, eventually I'll get more of these, and I'll hatch these here. And then there's, yeah, the same thing with the soul sand. I don't really need feathers. This guy's giving me plenty of feathers and eggs and manure. Okay, so let's keep doing that. And let's make our first module here. Okay. And the second module is going to require the first module, some gold. We have all of that. That was easy, right? That was super easy. This one is the hard one. Harder. So you need 2 blocks of gold, which we have now. A block of redstone, which is just 9 redstone. Okay, it seems expensive, but it's not that bad. And then 2 blocks of quartz, which is just 8 quartz. And shift click that in. There you go. It's actually not that bad when you think about it. The gold is the hardest part, because you're going to need, what is that, 20 something gold. Okay, once you have the third tier storage, you're going to stick that right here. And now we can just start dumping all of our items in here. Shift click, and in it goes. And we know how full we are based off of that green indicator in the front, and also in our tooltip on the top left corner there it says 32 out of 300. So we can store 300 items in here, or 300, oops. Let's go to this view. I just clicked on this and I want to get that back. I don't want to store that. And torches, did I put my torches in here? If you can't find something, you can type it in here. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's get rid of all of this for now. We'll just dump it all. See, isn't this so much better? Oh, I didn't want to put my books in there. Let's see, I don't know if book, no, shoot. I gotta find it. Thankfully we don't have too much in here right now. Okay, we'll just stick those down here. They won't be tempted to pick them up. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And this one. Cool. Cool. Now, if we wanted to, we could we could turn all of these into like ender chests, right? And then we could make them all the same color, put an ender chest here, and have it dump into, like with a hopper or something, into this. I'm not going to do that. I'm totally okay if these fill up, because I'm getting what I want out of these is the wood, and this guy, the apple. And the saplings. I don't really care about the leaves. We may use leaves in like generators or for decorations or whatever. And over here, we'll use wood for fuel, sticks for fuel, but I'm really interested in the food, the avocados. And these chests, if this is full of avocados, that is literally all I want. I don't want an endless supply of avocado. That's a lot of avocado. I did find a couple more trees. Gooseberry and hazelnut. So yeah, I've got six fruit trees now, which is kind of neat. And I love that they work in the bonsai. That's so cool. Alright, so I'm going to sleep real quick. And we got that done. The next thing might be interesting to use. Once you get more modular storage, we can get into something else. But we can get into... Anyway, this is what I want. This is what I wanted right here. I wanted a single block. Now, if you want to move this around, you can just pick this up and move it wherever you want. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, the items don't fall out of here. If you wanted to take the items with you, but not this, you could, they're all stored in here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So that is that. I will be right back. I'm going to check on something and yeah, be right back, dude. Okay, so we're going to play around with trying to get the fluid from here over to here. Yeah, so I want to go ahead and do that. And if I want alloys, I will make another, I will want alloys. Maybe I can make it so that I have a lever here, and that lever will power this on and off. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a little automation going on here. So what I would like to try is transfer nodes. Actually, let's run upstairs and kill the spider. I don't know how he got up there. Actually, I do. I saw them crawl up on the corners. Is he not on a corner? Nope. He's down there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these transfer nodes. and we're going to use fluid. So what I'd like to do is make that right there. So come in here. I think this will work. I haven't tried. Oh, got a little slow there. Okay, that does work. Now, when it's over here in the crafting grid, you can craft 1, 4, 8, or a whole stack. I don't want to do that. I just want 1. That's going to get me a whole stack anyway. Then I'm right-clicking here to get it out of there, so I don't craft anymore. I will want that. So transfer nodes, and we don't have. I want energy. Where's the water? The fluid one. There we go. Nope, that's energy. There we go. Let's click on that and make one of these. Now, if you don't have an ingredient, when you hover over one, it'll be red. So, man, that makes 4. That's amazing. Okay, so what mod is this from? Extra utilities. I'm looking for this right here, the upgrades. No, I don't think that's what I don't think those are the specific upgrades that I'm looking for. Maybe they've changed extra utilities to work. Because they used to have like all kinds of really weird world interaction upgrades and blah 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 blah. Which I think is goofy. Okay, well let's just go stick this on there and see if it works. Also, what I would like to see if I can make a redstone. If there's like a conduit or something that I can use as a... And it's all red. Red probably isn't the... Let's add ST on there. So I could use a repeater, I guess, for what I want. I was hoping there would be like a cable or something. What about those transfer nodes? Do those transfer redstone? No, that's RF. Energy, fluids, and items. Okay. Redstone transmitter. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, well we'll just grab a lever and let's do cobble and a stick, and then we'll just grab some redstone to go with us. There we go. We'll see if this works. Hopefully it does. That would be really cool if it did. Okay, so we're going to put the transfer here, and it's going to plug into there. Oh, it's totally working. Oh, it pulled it all out. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see if I were to put a block here with a piece of redstone. Here, let's take all this down too. And I were to put a block here with a lever on it. Okay, that powers that. Does that turn that off? Fluid filters. No, I don't want that. That would be kind of awesome. Let's take a look in the JEI one more time. A little bit slower maybe here. Speed upgrade, stack upgrade, mining upgrade, and then there's speed upgrades. Buffed up speed upgrades. There doesn't seem to be... There's a fluid filter, which I don't want. Oh, I could Yeah, I could blacklist. No. Okay, I'm gonna try a couple different things. So first of all, make sure it's pointing at it, right? And then see if that turns it off. So let's grab some stuff to smelt, and let's just experiment here. So with the power turned on, does that stop the uh-oh. Is it just laggy? Oh, it's moving. Okay, I was like, did this turn off the smelter? Because that would be crazy. Yeah, it's just laggy. I don't expect this to work, actually. I'm not expecting this to work. So what I'm expecting is once this gets to the top there, it's just going to get sucked out. Because there's no modifier on here that says to stop with a redstone signal. Oh, it is. That's amazing. Okay, so that's not going anywhere. And as soon as I turn this on, it pulls it out. It does work! Yes! Okay, now let's try, since this is ugly, let's try putting a block here and a lever here. See if that works. So check this out, dude. You're gonna like this too. So put a transfer node there. Okay, so this is on, right? So the redstone signal is on, kind of broadcasting in all directions, not actually pointing at this. So makes me wonder if I need to bump this back one so that I can have the redstone pointing at it. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then that's fine. Okay, here we go. Come on, work. That would be so cool. Ah, it is working. That's fantastic. Okay, well, there you go. That's our answer. So check this out. I was going to show you this. We don't have any fluids in here. So let's turn this on. So it transfers. We've got stuff in there, and this is automatically going to start with the fluid transfer node here. It's going to automatically start filling up my ingots and dumping them in there. So instead of turning them into block, I may not need this at all since this is automated. And I'll just use this as when I want to smelt a whole bunch of stuff. So let's say, for example, because I can craft blocks out of ingots and not really worry about it. Let's grab, I don't know, yeah, a bunch of iron. We're just going to smelt a bunch of iron. But before we do that, I want to clean this up a little bit over here. Instead of this, I would like something else. I'm gonna get one more piece of stone slab here. Okay. Since I can't put redstone on a fence, okay, I'm gonna put redstone on top of that. I'm gonna put a fence here. Okay. That way we can kind of maintain our thing here. Okay, so let's put in a whole stack of this. well, as much as we can, right? This is going to smelt up and just automatically get transferred over there and turned into ingots. So we've already automated a little bit, which is awesome. I hope you don't mind watching. Just a little bit here. So this is on, right? And it's set up to, it is nicely set up to where up is on, like we're used to, and down is off. Okay, so these are being transferred over, which should mean that they're being poured into here automatically. That's great. That is great. And then anytime I want to do like an alloy, I'll just turn this off. And voila. Yeah, we can make our alloys and then pour them however we need them. So that is fantastic. Okay, so we have found a way to make that work. We've found a way to make it automatable through redstone. And we have upgraded our weapons and actually upgraded our storage, which is going to help us kind of do more cool things down the road. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, dude. I hope I'm not like, I know that this is supposed to be a farming mod, and we kind of got technical in today's and yesterday's episodes. So I hope you don't mind. Talk to you later. See you, dude. Bye.